Hello and welcome to the Marine Channel, and today we're going to show you this boat, which is a Maxima 37. We're here at the Dusseldorf Boat Show and all the boats are on the hard standing, so it just gives us a chance to walk down the side and show you the hull, and then we'll jump on board and I'll tell you a bit more about it. Maxima is a brand, it's a Dutch brand. The hulls for this boat are actually built in Poland, then they come over to the Netherlands to be refinished, or to be finished and fitted out and that kind of stuff. And this, the 37, is the kind of flagship model. And it certainly caught my eye. I like this rather attractive paint finish. So here we are. We've got a high-low platform on this one, which is an option. Just to give you kind of an indication on prices, inevitably these things can be really personalised. So prices start at €305,000 plus VAT. And then depending on options and engines and all that, that can go up to 480. So it's a pretty well specified boat. It's got the larger engines. We'll have a look down there in the engine bay in a moment. And let's enjoy the space here. So we've got this L-shaped wraparound seating. We've got a high-low table there. Got a bit of protection up here from the weather or the sun. And then we've got these rather nice bifold doors. Now, I've seen this demonstrated. I'm not sure if I'll get it right. That's on a gas strut up there. So fold that one back like that. Pull this one out like that. And then you close that up. You can see there's a gap here. That's the little panel that lifts up. So you could have access through, you know, if you're serving drinks or whatever, just open that panel. But ordinarily you'd have it opened up like that. And there's a little fridge down here as well. So we'll pull that door back. And what's rather clever is this seat here can either be facing aft, which involves the seating area, or you can flip this over. Try and do this elegantly like that. And then we've got the big wrapper view shape seating inside. One thing you might not be able to see clearly on camera is this lovely, what I've described as Alcantara, this kind of suede finish, which is pretty much on every surface I look at inside the boat. All the way around the glazing here, on the roof lining, and it gives the boat a really snuggly, warm sort of feel. Round here to the helm. So it's a single helm seat here. Again, this lovely sort of quilting. We've got a bow thruster on this one as well. And a nice big ship's wheel. So this is a boat that's very popular kind of estuary and rivers in Europe. But you can have up to 440 horsepower. So this is very much a sea-going boat as well, should you wish to use it in that particular way. One of the other things that's nice is that we've got access out through the side door here to the bow area. So that's good because we can obviously bark commands to people to get the lines and all that. It also means that I can get out on the bow without having to disturb the people in the cockpit area. Out front, nice big sun pad. Very nice, wide, kind of safe walkways. Deck anchor handling gear there. And then we can just see there the coach roof's got that big sunroof as well. So I suspect the air draft on this one would allow it to be able to handle all those inland waterways in Europe. Okay, we'll make our way back along the side here. And we'll talk a little bit about the engines. So I said there's a broad choice of engines available. Access the engines down here. And if we open that up, it's Yanmar power all the way. So anything from 150 horsepower up to 440 horsepower, obviously on shafts. Being a single engine, loads of room down there to do your inspections. And should it need it, more significant maintenance. So it's a really nice, safe installation. Yeah, very good. Okay, so let's have a look at the rest of the accommodation. Actually, while we're going in through the saloon area, let's just talk a little bit about the galley. Galley up design. Obviously it's a sub 40-foot boat, so this is what you kind of expect, but we've got good refrigeration down here, good size oven, and then we've got a ceramic hob up there as well, a sink and so forth, and lots of storage actually. Nice big cupboards that you can fill with all the necessary pots and pans, etc, etc. Okay, so let's go down below. So we've got this kind of, describe it as sort of atrium area, so the screen is letting in a whole load of light. 3 steps down, and 2 cabin designs. So the master cabin is forward, and again you can probably see all that kind of Alcantara, all the beige, the light beige that you can see. That's this kind of very like a soft suede, which is really, really nice. You've got a TV mounted up there on the side, and then up the top there, covered by a sun pad at the moment. We've got natural light, escape hatch. All these LEDs are really good as well. It feels nice and light. You've got little bedside reading lights. Then you've got some decent hanging locker space on both sides. Now what's slightly unusual, but I think works really, really well, is that access to the heads is back out in this corridor. So you can divide it up as you wish. On this side is the larger of the 2 heads. Separate shower stall, all glazed, and a sink, but no toilet. So that one's purely for cleaning yourself up. But across the corridor is our separate loo. So I say 2 heads, you've got 2 sinks and that. So, you know, somebody can have a shower, somebody else can be using the loo, and both are accessible during the day. I think that works quite well actually. Rather than trying to sort of squeeze everything into one space, I think that's rather good. And then we've got this sort of midship double, which is a bit of a revelation. Okay, it's not full standing headroom as you'd expect. On a boat this size, you're not going to get that. But what they've done is they've sort of recessed the mattress. So actually when you're lying in bed, you're also level with that kind of carpeted area along the side, and on this side here as well. And you've also got this rather nice sofa, which has got sort of seated headroom. Got your outlets up there for your ventilation, aircon, and all that kind of good stuff. But this is actually a really good space. If you were spending the weekend on the boat with friends and they said, yeah, you've got a double on a sub 40-foot boat, you'd probably feel pretty happy. And when you see it, you'd feel even happier. And then, say, just across the hallway there, you've got your shower and sink, and then you've got a toilet round on the left-hand side. I'll just step in here and let another viewer go by, and then we'll go back up into the saloon. That's our circuit board here, our control panel. So all our systems, our breakers are all on there, all our displays. Oh, and one other thing which I was impressed with, that storage space in there, massive. So all your towels, bedding, stuff like that can go in there out of the way. So there we go, a whistle-stop tour. But hopefully you get the idea. Maxima 37, great value boat, great quality for the price as well, and a big choice on engines. So thanks very much for watching. Tell us what you think. Please like, subscribe, and all that kind of good stuff. But most importantly, come back and watch some more. That's why we do it. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.